Welcome, fellow heartbroken souls, to the Sharp Psych, where we offer practical tips and insights on how to move on from your ex-partner and start living your best life. We know that breakups can be tough, but we're here to remind you that you're not alone in this journey. Whether you're dealing with heartache, anger, or confusion, we've got your back. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and get ready to discover how to overcome your ex and embrace a brighter future. Also, make sure to check out the links in the description for my best recommendations, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's do this together. Overcoming a breakup can be one of the most challenging experiences one can face in life. It's a time of emotional turmoil, confusion, and pain that can leave us feeling lost and alone. But while the pain of a breakup may feel unbearable at times, there are ways to overcome it and move on with your life. In this video, we'll look at the different stages that we get into when a relationship comes to an end and some strategies for overcoming a breakup. Let's start with the different stages of a breakup so you can better understand what you're going through and where you are so you can start to heal. The first stage of a breakup is often shock and denial. It can be difficult to accept that the relationship is over, and you might find yourself in a state of disbelief. You might think that it's just a rough patch and that things will get better with time. But the reality is, the relationship has come to an end, and it's time to start the healing process. The next stage is often anger and blame. You might feel angry at your ex-partner for ending the relationship, or you might blame yourself for what went wrong. It's important to acknowledge these feelings, but also to recognize that it's not productive to dwell on them for too long. Instead, try to find healthy outlets for your emotions. The third stage is bargaining. You might find yourself thinking about all the things you could have done differently, or wondering if there's any way to salvage the relationship. But the truth is, bargaining won't change the outcome. It's important to accept that the relationship is over and start to focus on moving forward. The fourth stage is often depression. You might feel sad, lonely, and hopeless. It's okay to feel these emotions, but it's important to take steps to manage them. We'll want to talk about how to manage these feelings in a moment. The final stage of a breakup is acceptance. It's the point where you begin to let go of the past and start looking toward the future. You might feel a sense of relief or even excitement about what's to come, but let's discover the best ways to get to this point. By acknowledging the different stages of a breakup, you can start to take steps towards a healthier and happier future. Now, we'll discuss some approaches to overcome your breakup. The first step in overcoming your breakup is to recognize that it's okay to feel pain. It's essential to acknowledge that you're experiencing a range of emotions, including sadness, anger, confusion, and even guilt. It's a natural reaction to losing someone who was an important part of your life. Suppressing your emotions can lead to more problems. It can cause you to become emotionally numb, and you might start to feel disconnected from your own feelings. This can make it difficult to form new relationships in the future because you'll be afraid of experiencing the same pain again. On the other hand, expressing your emotions in a healthy way can be a cathartic experience. It can help you to process your feelings and work through them, rather than avoiding them. This can include talking to a trusted friend or family member, journaling, or seeking professional help. When you give yourself permission to feel your emotions, you'll start to recognize that they are temporary. As you work through your pain, you'll begin to see that you're getting stronger every day. You'll be able to start focusing on your own well-being and healing, which is the first step towards moving on from your ex-partner. So give yourself permission to feel your emotions, and don't be afraid to express them in a healthy way. The next step is to cut ties with your ex. This doesn't mean you have to delete them from your life completely, but you should try to limit contact for a while. Seeing them or talking to them can make it even harder to move on. If you find it too difficult to do so, take a break for a while. This will give you time to heal and move on. Another important step is to take responsibility for your own life. It's easy to fall into a trap of blaming your ex for your pain, but this only prolongs the healing process. Taking responsibility for your own life after a breakup is crucial for moving on and finding happiness. It's important to shift the focus from the past relationship to the present and future. By taking ownership of your life, you give yourself the power to make positive changes that will benefit you in the long run. One way to take responsibility is to focus on your thoughts. When you catch yourself dwelling on negative thoughts about your ex or the breakup, try to reframe them in a positive light. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never find someone like them again," remind yourself that there are plenty of other people out there and that you are capable of finding love again. If everyone else can do it, you can too. Another important aspect of taking responsibility is to focus on your actions. This means taking care of yourself both physically and mentally. You can start practicing self-care activities such as exercising, eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and doing things that bring you joy. By taking responsibility for your own life, you're not only empowering yourself, but also setting a positive example for those around you. People are drawn to individuals who take charge of their own lives and work towards self-improvement. It's important to remember that taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for support. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and encourage you to grow. Take ownership of your life and recognize that you have the power to make positive changes that will help you move forward. This takes us to the next recommendation step, which is to focus on personal growth. Focusing on personal growth after a breakup can be a great way to channel your energy into something positive. Often, when we're in a relationship, we lose sight of our own goals and interests. The end of a relationship provides an opportunity to rediscover those passions and hobbies that may have been put on hold. This is a chance to explore new things and take risks that you may not have felt comfortable doing before. Investing in yourself can also have a significant impact on your self-esteem and confidence. When you prioritize your own growth and well-being, you're sending a powerful message to yourself and others that you are valuable and deserving of love and respect. This positive energy can be attractive to others and can open the door to new and healthy relationships in the future. It's important to note that personal growth doesn't have to mean big, drastic changes. It can be as simple as taking a new exercise class, reading a book on a topic that interests you, or even just trying a new food. The key is to step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to try something new. In addition to personal growth, it can also be helpful to focus on your relationships with friends and family. After a breakup, it's easy to isolate yourself and withdraw from those around you. However, connecting with others can provide a sense of support and comfort during this difficult time. Reach out to your friends or family members that you may have lost touch with, or make an effort to spend more time with those who are already in your life. Use this time to reflect on what you want in life and what kind of person you want to be. Lastly, don't rush into a new relationship after a breakup. It's understandable to feel a sense of loneliness and a desire to fill the void with another relationship. However, it's important to remember that jumping into a new relationship too soon after a breakup can actually do more harm than good. When we rush into a new relationship, we're not giving ourselves the time and space we need to heal and process our emotions. We may find ourselves projecting our unresolved feelings from the previous relationship onto the new partner, or we may be so desperate for companionship that we overlook red flags or settle for someone who may not be a good match for us. Additionally, when we enter a new relationship before we have fully moved on from our ex, we risk carrying emotional baggage into the new relationship. This can lead to jealousy, mistrust, and a lack of emotional availability, which are all factors that can contribute to the failure of a new relationship. Taking the time to focus on ourselves and our own happiness after a breakup is crucial. We need to give ourselves the space to reflect on the past relationship, process our emotions, and work on any personal issues that may have contributed to the breakup. This can be a time to focus on self-improvement, such as working on personal goals, pursuing hobbies or interests, or spending time with friends and family. When we take the time to heal and focus on ourselves, we are in a better position to enter into a new relationship with a healthy and positive mindset. We're more likely to attract partners who are a good match for us and who bring out the best in us. We'll also be more equipped to handle any challenges that arise in the new relationship, as we have developed a stronger sense of self-awareness and emotional resilience. In conclusion, overcoming a breakup is a challenging process that requires time, effort, and self-awareness. By recognizing and expressing your emotions, taking ownership of your life, investing in personal growth, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and practicing self-care, you can move forward and create a fulfilling life beyond the pain of your past relationship. Remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny and create the life you want, so embrace the journey and take one step at a time. That's it for today. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.